Beautiful. There we are. Yeah, X has just died. You can see the crack along there. Goes all the way through. So it's either replace the shaft or get an actual splitting maul. Need to think about that one. So you've just seen the axe. This is my axe I use for splitting. It's a felling axe technically, and it's got a nice little crack. You can see it clearly there. You can see it's gone all the way around there. I would not want to use that now. It's pretty dangerous. And I was thinking, well, do I put a new shaft in this, or do I buy a new axe, or do I get something else? And there is this thing that's people go on about it a lot, called a fiskars, which is this. This is a fiskars x25, and borrowed this off my next door neighbour just to try it out to see which is better. But first, have a quick look at what the differences are. Right, so what we have is the fiskars x25 here. You can see the head is pretty wedge shaped. It's not made at all of any wood. Feels quite comfortable and ergonomic. Not quite as nice a feel as wood. It looks like the wood would be better for your hands, but just picking these up, this feels a lot lighter, which is slightly counterintuitive. I would have thought a more effective splitter would be a little bit heavier around the head area, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to go and try this on a log and see if it splits well. If it does, I might just buy one of these, or maybe the x27, because people just go on about it a lot of the time, and either they're right or they're not. And if they're right, I'm going to find out. And if this splits nicely, I feel this would be a good investment. It might only cost about £20 to replace the handle on this axe, which is broken. But I'm not an expert at that, and I've been worried about this axe breaking for a few months now, just purely because I'm not an expert axe person, and occasionally it's hit the side. So I would say an axe like this may well be more resilient than me doing this, and it could probably take me a long time to actually swap this handle out. It might be a nice interesting project to do though, so I'm kind of still thinking about it. But in terms of finances, yeah, so it might cost 20 quid to replace the handle, or £50 to get a new axe. This would cost me a bit more, £60–70, if I don't hit myself in the face with it. This would cost me a bit more, £60–70, but it may be a more reliable investment. And frugality is not about withholding cash, it's actually about investing in the right kind of things and being in control of your money. The good news is I've saved easily £1,500 on fuel expenses, burning logs. I say that because I look at my bills, and the gas people owe us about that much money at the moment, and this is winter, so that's good news. It's a good, worthwhile investment. Well, if it works. So I'm going to try this out and we'll find out how it works. I've got a couple of softwoods, a couple of pines and a hardwood, an oak, just to cut, just to see how it cuts and splits, and we'll find out. Starting off with the pine. Jeez, that was easy. Oh my goodness. That wasn't even hard. These pines are a little bit bouncy with my old felling axe, so actually I'm almost sold. Whoop. Where'd that go? Not perfect, mind you, there's a knot there. Not perfect, but not bad. bit harder now. Normally I have to go that hard with the felling axe. Let's try the oak. Oh, missed. Okay, that's a pretty good sales technique for me. Yeah, might have to get one of these. It was significantly better than the felling axe. So now I've got to go and buy one. And I'll show you how it works when I get it. Yeah, it was a little shorter than the other one, so I pulled it a bit short. Yeah, that'll do. So why didn't I buy one of these before? Well, before I had an axe, so it's worth using the axe, and I've used the axe, and you can tell I've used the axe quite a lot. The axe has done me well. Over here, you know, that's the axe has had a very good life. However, what the axe didn't do was last. Well, it was about 10 years old already, maybe even longer. So I'm very happy with the fact that I had an axe. So if you've got a felling axe, use it. But when it comes to replace it, rather than invest time and effort in repairing it, which I'm still kind of keen on doing, I might do something else with the axe head actually. And it's probably worth getting a decent something designed for the job. And having practiced just a few chops with that x25 fiskars, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to get one of those. I'll get the longer one though, because it's a bit more like the same length and reach of my previous axe, because I cut it a bit short, but I think that's pretty good. So I think I'm sold, but I'm still demo it. So today I'm testing out the Fiskars x27 as a log splitting axe. Now you've seen me use this before, and you've also seen me use this before, but this is the big boy. This is the new present, and we're going to try it out. Hi guys, finally we've got it. It's arrived, the Fiskars x27. It actually arrived within 24 hours. Unfortunately, I didn't have any wood to chop, so I had to wait a while to process some wood. Now I've just done that, I'm going to go out and give it a go and see how it is. Before I do so, quite a handy feature is this, which I'm assuming is for hanging. So the idea is you can hang this on your wall, and then use this latch here for a quick release. It's a quick release. Breaks fingers, and then it just slides out really easily. So that's a useful thing, quite a little handy knick-knack thing to have. Right, we're ready to go. I've got some logs which are down here, which I'm going to split. They're not the biggest logs in the world, so that's the only caveat I've got. Let's do that again. Okay, we are ready to go. So I've got some logs just about worth splitting here. They're just medium. They're not as big as I'd really like to use to test this, but they will certainly do, and I'll be able to notice the difference between the axes. And obviously I've got glasses, you know, PPE, some gloves, got wellies on, a little bit of limited protection to the feet. Should it go flying? So we're ready to go. Let's see how it goes. Right. Here we go. First hit. Jeez. That was good. That flew. It's glancing blow because it's quite cold, quite small. Wow. This is a bit of a knotty piece, no problem. And I'm not even putting much effort into this. Normally I'll be reaching a lot higher and hitting this a lot harder with the axe, but not needed. This one I don't really need to split, it's quite small, but we'll see anyway. First bit of resistance on a knot. Whenever you get a knot, it's always good to invert it. I say always, sometimes. That'll do for that one. The key thing for splitting is to take that bark off. This is going to be the awkward one. It's got wire end. I've no idea how I'm going to do this. Let's see if I can. It's going to be a bit of an angle. Wow, got it. I wanted something. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't. Right, so normally you cut in from the top, and I thought I'd have a whack at the side, and it did it very well indeed, so that's completely ready to go. That was fun. In short, it made short work of it. I wasn't expecting that last hit to actually work. It worked better than I thought. I gave it a little bit of welly. Hey, rather unexpectedly, I found some ash, as you can see over my left shoulder. We're going to give this a go with the Fiskars X27 and see what it's got. Oh my goodness, that flew. Easy. I'm going to try one of those big discs. Oh my goodness. Slightly. bit more resistance, but to be honest, it's doing the job. So again, another tick for fiskars. X27 in this case, really good. I'm glad I was able to use larger ones because I was only working with medium ones before, and yeah, it's game on for the fiskars. While I've been doing this, my dog's been taking the logs that have flown a little bit further than the rest, and as you can see, just put them into the favourite launch site there. Yeah, X27 is great. The only downside, I think, in hindsight with these things is I do like the feel of a nice wooden hickory handle. There's a great feel to it. You don't get the same feel with this. However, when it's cutting your wood so well, you don't care. It's great. So a definite thumbs up for the X27 if you can afford it. If you've got an axe already, it works. Use your axe, it works. If you're going to be doing it a lot though, eventually the axe will give in and you can get yourself one of these or similar. The X25 was great as well, a little bit shorter. And because I was quite used to this is the same kind of length of handle as my actual axe. It's a lot less to adjust, to get used to it. So I think this works a little bit better for me. Also, it has got the feeling it's a little bit more powerful. You can get a little bit more behind it. So there you go. Hopefully that's useful to some people. There's also like a 20-year guarantee with this, which I don't think you're going to get with an axe, with a wooden handle, for obvious reasons. That's kind of attractive. I need to go and probably register it online now or something, but yeah, I think this has been an excellent purchase. And if you're not going to go far wrong, and if it's not working for you, you've got to be doing something wrong, because that was like a hot knife through butter. Okay, have a great one, everyone. Bye. Right, so here we go. Put that on. That should hang nicely here. And all done. So it's quite easy just to grab it and go out axing, splitting, whatever, and then put it back. Nice and easy. Storage solved.